What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Clams. I'm Will, down here in Key West, actually up the Keys a little bit in Sugarloaf, on Sugarloaf. I've fished here before. I've shown it to you guys before. There's a big school of mangrove snappers that hangs out at the bottom of this bridge. And for whatever reason, they don't hang out that way or that way. They hang out on this dirt patch right there. So I have a bag of frozen shrimp and my light tackle rod here. There you go. And then I just have a very simple knocker rig set up. So my weight and then a little jig head. Let's see if you can see that. Hang on. All right, so if you guys can see that there, I just have my egg weight and then a little jig head on, and that allows, when that goes down, to let this kind of flow freely with the shrimp on it. The thing is, there is so much current here that it's actually kind of hard to hold bottom, and I found that even from the bottom, the bigger fish don't really hit it. You gotta float your shrimp kind of mid-column in the water under the bridge, and then the bigger ones will hit it. Otherwise, we just kind of pick through small ones, which isn't the worst thing in the world. It's still fun to catch. But today I'm not really going after like crazy size or anything like that. I just need a couple of fish to throw on the barbecue. Keeper mangrove are 10 inches. We're gonna try to shoot for 12 minimum, and just bring home a couple of fish to make lunch. Let's get to fishing. There we go. Little guy. We use the same shrimp. Probably a really bad idea. Oh, I think decent one. No. Got me. They trick you because of this current is moving so fast that it feels like they are much bigger than they are. But there are a couple of big guys down there. There's one really big guy that keeps coming to check out the bait. Keep trying to put it right in front of him so that there's no competition. But it is not. Oh, he's right there. Spooked him. Spooked him. They really do feel decent because of that current, but they're all kind of the same size here. There we go. Come on, be something good. Oh, okay. Yep. All right, all right. Now that's a decent one. I can work with that. All right, let's try to get another one about his size. He's about 12, so not too bad. All right, we're gonna dispatch this guy and keep fishing our shrimp. All right, I got a little bit bigger of a shrimp on. I actually hear a boat coming. That's the only problem with this spot, and then these guys don't see you. And even if they do see you, they drive right underneath. All right. Maybe in this turbulence is my chance to get that big guy while the little ones are a little more confused. Let's see. Another small guy. All right. I got another bag of shrimp. I might just try to go through them all. 'Cause I'm not gonna lie, I'm having fun. Oh, come on, give me my hook. There we go. Ah. It is really fun. I will admit that. Even though none of them are trophies, still a good time. So I can see from here, there's a couple of big ones, but they get big for a reason. They're smart. They're weary of any movement whatsoever. But when I drop down, it's like immediate that they're all on it so fast. And I try to go under the bridge. Oh. There we go. Oh, we lost him. But you see what I mean? It's like they kind of nibble at it when you're up front, but when you're in the shadow of the bridge, they all kind of charge. And there is that big boy. How do I get him to bite? That's the guy I want. I think we're going to be feeding a lot of small fish right now, but that's okay. I got patience. We can get that decent one. Oh, I see him. I see him. Oh! That is at least an 18-inch mangrove. That is the one we want. Alright, so I don't know if you can see this guy when he goes over the sand here, maybe. But that is about a 4-foot barracuda. And what he does, I've been here before and I'm positive that it is the same barracuda. And what he does is that he sits under the bridge and he doesn't attack your fish when you catch it. You bring it up, you dehook it, and then throw it down, and then he annihilates the fish, which kind of stinks because if you catch some small guys, you know, their fate is sealed. So if that starts happening, we're gonna take off and move from here. So yeah, I think even if I make the sound, he is. Oh, jeez. All right. All right. Sorry, this guy has to be the test subject, but we're going to see if that barracuda is lurking. I don't want him to be, though. All right, we're good. We can keep fishing. Oh, there he goes, there he goes. Too slow, buddy. Crazy to me is that these mangrove snapper will keep eating with that guy lurking around. But I feel like it's going to lessen our chance of getting any bigger ones, though, because they are smarter. All right, I think this will be our last because I don't want to risk it with that barracuda. I don't even want to throw this guy back, even though he's probably about 11 inches. I don't want to throw him back because I know that barracuda is waiting. So I think we're gonna call it. Guys, I couldn't help it. I threw in the last shrimp and yeah, it paid off. We got another keeper here. All right. Now we're really gonna call it. There we go. Not bad. Not a bad little afternoon. All right, so as I pack the car up, thinking about recipes, up the Keys a little bit is a really great little coffee shop called My Morning Joint. And I go there almost every morning. Now, most people who come down from Upper Keys to Lower Keys, you guys all know Baby's Coffee. Well, my morning joint just opened up, and it's a really awesome coffee shop. And I'm going to go in there, and we're going to get some whole bean coffee, grind it down, and we're going to make a rub for whole fish using the coffee. So let's head over there and grab it.
Attorneys of the Keys. Non-attorney spokesperson. Office location, Key West, Florida.
Right here also are responsible to secure your trash and recycling carts. Replacements that are lost are not free. If you have any questions, you can call our office at 296-8297.
And then do Austin and Miranda.
All right, so I got my coffee, and I want to introduce you guys to the two owners of my morning joint.
What's up, guys?
Well, tell me your names.
Oh, my name is Austin Gagnon.
And Miranda Gagnon.
Okay, and where exactly are we?
We are Oceanside on Cudjoe Key, mile marker 22.8. Physical address is
22864.
22864 Overseas Highway.
Okay, in their defense, they've only been open 6 months, so you gotta let them go.
We just like to say mile marker 22.8. So.
There you go,
Yeah.
there you go. But yeah, so if you guys come in, just say you came from Cooking with Clams, you'll recognize their faces, and they'll charge you double.
That's right.
Triple for a friend of Will.
So what I'm gonna do is scale and gut these guys. That is the biggest one of the day, but that's okay. We got lunch. So I'm just going in with a fork. I know some people say use a spoon, but as you can see, the fork is not an issue. Then with a serrated knife, go all the way up and through, because then that way I can reach inside and take the gills out. And with the gills should come everything else. There we go. You have your scaled gutted fish. So I'm going to do that to the rest of them and get them ready for the barbecue. So before I get my rub started, I'm going to get my coals started for the barbecue. If you haven't seen in the chili episode, this is from a company called Starter King, and it is hands down one of the best starters I've ever used. And it's sustainable. It is a byproduct of a different business that they turned this into. And on that subject, you know, I think, like, if people are doing the right thing or have a cool product or whatever, and you have any kind of platform, shout it from the rooftops. Like Miranda and Austin, two awesome people just doing really honest, good things down here in the Keys. They sustainably source their coffee beans and ethically source their coffee beans, which is actually something I didn't know a lot about. But yeah, so anyway, if you want a discount on these guys, Clams 10, link is in the description, and they are absolutely amazing. I can just like this and then walk away. Alright, to get our rub started, of course there's thunder and lightning starting right as I begin to cook, but I guess it's better now than when I was fishing. Okay, so first off, we're going to start with our coffee, And now the nature of the beast with coffee is the more you roast it, the more bitter it gets. So what we're gonna do to combat that is add some brown sugar. Garlic powder, onion powder, cracked black pepper, and some salt. Give that a mix. I think a little bit more sugar. Okay, put that aside. Now our fish. Now I want that rub to really be able to get into the fish. So we'll do some zigzag cuts. This will also help the fish cook very quickly. Now just a little bit of olive oil to give that coating something to stick to. All right, these are ready for the barbecue. For a side, we're just gonna wilt some Tuscan kale down. Get rid of the stems. So I want to show you guys what I'm racing against here. Is that big blob of gray. See, over here, we still got kind of nice skies. Over there, not so much. Not sure if it's coming our way, but the race is on. So to get my pan going, I'm actually gonna put it right on the coals so that it's nice and hot. Give that a minute. These guys are looking ready to flip. Oh yes. All right. Gonna move them off to the side so I got a spot to put my pan. Ooh, that looks good. That's gonna be ripping hot. So I'll move pretty quickly. It's actually not nearly as hot as I thought it would be, but it's perfect. That worked out. Get just a little more heat. Okay. Now I don't want any of that garlic to burn. So now in with our kale. Some salt. Some pepper. And then I have here just dry white wine. And we're gonna throw the lid on that. Let that wilt down. By the time that's done, the other side of the fish are gonna be done. I am excited. Give a look to our fish. I think we are done. Oh yeah. All right, let's eat. Let's dig in. Moment of truth. Whoa. Whoa. That's pretty good. Man, that's good. The coffee, like I thought, was going to get a little bit bitter, but the brown sugar combats it, doesn't overpower it, and you still get the coffee flavor. The sweetness from the white wine on the greens definitely combats it as well. If you are a coffee person, this would become your favorite thing, I think. That is very tasty. And somehow I beat the rain. All right, I'm gonna actually concentrate on eating this. It is really good, and I'm starving. I'm absolutely starving. Big thank you to Miranda and Austin at My Morning Joint. You guys can check them out on Instagram, My Morning Joint. Such cool people, and I'm happy to have a place like that to go grab some quality ingredients. Not bad for a day of bridge fishing where I really wasn't looking for much other than lunch, and I got 2 more upstairs that I'll cook later. But thanks, guys. Thanks for coming along on this one. Hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. And I'll see you on the next one. So one quick thing, as I'm working my way through this, get an espresso grind. So really fine. I like this because I love coffee and I liked a little bit of crunch, but I could see how it'd be a little bit gritty for some people. So yeah, so if you do try this one, get a very fine grind on your coffee, and it'll blend even better with that garlic powder, onion powder, and brown sugar. Well, now I'm really gonna go and finish this. All right, see you on the next one, guys.